How to budget your money in 2026. Like a pro. Let me ask you something real quick. Have you ever checked your bank account and thought, I make decent money, so where did it all go? Yeah, you're not alone. In 2026, budgeting isn't just about cutting coffee or writing numbers in a notebook. We're dealing with higher living costs, subscriptions we forgot we signed up for, AI-powered banking apps, side hustles, freelancing income, and inflation that refuses to chill. So today, I'm going to show you how to budget your money in 2026, like a pro without feeling restricted, overwhelmed, or guilty every time you spend. This is a realistic, modern budgeting system designed for young professionals, freelancers, families, Gen Z, millennials, and anyone struggling to save. Stick around until the end, because I'll also share the one mindset shift that makes budgeting actually stick. Let's get into it. Here's the truth. Most people fail at budgeting because they're using outdated advice. The old school method says, track every penny, cut all fun spending, live as cheaply as possible. That might have worked in 2010. But in 2026, we have variable income from freelancing and side hustles, digital wallets, buy now, pay later, and subscriptions, inflation affecting groceries, rent, and utilities. A modern budget isn't about restriction. It's about clarity, flexibility, and automation. Your goal isn't to spend less at all costs. It's to spend intentionally. Before you can budget like a pro, you need one thing: honesty. Step 1 is figuring out your true monthly income. If you're salaried, this is your after-tax income, not your gross paycheck. If you're a freelancer or have variable income, take the average of the last 3 at 6 months, then budget slightly below that number for safety. Next, list your non-negotiables: rent or mortgage, utilities, insurance, minimum debt payments, transportation, groceries. These are your keep life running expenses. Now here's the part most people skip: irregular expenses. Things like annual subscriptions, car repairs, medical costs, holidays, and gifts. In 2026, budgeting pros plan for these before they happen. Divide yearly costs by 12 and treat them like monthly bills. This one step alone can eliminate 80% of financial stress. Forget complicated spreadsheets with 47 categories. Here's a modern, flexible framework that actually works in 2026. The 50-30-20 rule, updated for real life: 50-60% needs, housing, food, transportation, bills; 20-30% wants, dining out, entertainment, travel, hobbies; 20% future you, savings, investing, debt payoff. If your cost of living is high, your needs might be closer to 60%. That's okay. The key isn't perfection, it's balance. And if 20% feels impossible right now, start with 5%, then 10%. Progress beats perfection every time. In 2026, budgeting manually is optional. Use tech to make money management almost automatic. Some powerful tools to consider: digital banking apps with real-time spending insights, budgeting apps that categorize expenses automatically, AI-powered alerts that warn you before you overspend, high-yield savings accounts that pay you just for savings setup, automatic transfers to savings right after payday, separate accounts for bills, spending, and saving, weekly spending check-ins instead of daily micromanaging. When your money system runs in the background, budgeting stops feeling like a chore. Inflation isn't going away, and pretending it doesn't exist will wreck your budget. Here's how pros adjust. Revisit your budget every 3 to 6 months. Increase grocery and utility categories slightly. Build a buffer into each category. Focus on growing income, not just cutting expenses. Budgeting in 2026 isn't only defensive, it's strategic. Side hustles, skill upgrades, and smarter investing are part of modern budgeting. Your budget should support growth, not just survival. Here's the mindset shift that changes everything. Your budget should support your life, not punish it. Leave room for fun money, spontaneous plans, small pleasures. If your budget feels like a prison, you'll quit. Instead, aim for awareness over obsession, consistency over perfection, long-term progress over quick wins. Budgeting is a skill, and like any skill, it gets easier with practice. If you made it this far, you're already ahead of most people. Budgeting like a pro in 2026 isn't about being cheap. It's about being intentional, informed, and in control. If this video helped you, hit the like button. It tells the algorithm this content actually matters. Subscribe for more practical money tips made for real life, not textbooks. And comment below, what's the hardest part of budgeting for you right now? Remember, your money should work for you, not the other way around. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.